8:12 at Acadiana's Morning News. Welcome back. We've taken a lot of phone calls this morning wanting us to update you guys, the listeners, on the ongoing Clay Higgins story. Chris Welty, a reporter at KLAF television here in Lafayette, a couple days ago had a big investigation where he apparently requested some emails from the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office from during the time that Captain Higgins was at Crime Stoppers. A lot of what was uncovered and a couple of different attorneys commented on were some of the side jobs that Captain Higgins had, the apparel company, a few other things as well. And they really just kind of dove into, can you do that as a public official? And, you know, it's just, Brandon, I'll be perfectly honest, it's way too much for my mind to even untangle, you know, the legal implications of it all.
Right.
We have yet to hear from Captain Higgins yet. I actually reached out to him a little while ago and just said, hey, our caller's wanting a response. Do you care to address it? We haven't heard anything directly. It seems as if the KLAF or Chris Welty have not gotten a direct response, except there were some Facebook messages kind of going back and forth on a story about it where he blamed the, quote, liberal media for trying to take him down. But obviously, we're interested in giving you guys the most information that we have. I don't know. I'm not an attorney.
Right,
I never went to law school. If I would, you wouldn't even be listening to me right now. You know, I'd be in a courtroom somewhere. But you know, just so our listeners know, we are always willing to give everyone a voice here. Anyone who's wanting to call and kind of find out about what's happening or to respond to the allegations. I mean, some pretty serious allegations considering your run for office. But, you know, Brandon and I have kind of gone round and round and round about this. I don't know. I mean, there are so many loopholes in things and ways you can do things. There's no doubt, I think, in my mind that Captain Higgins was at least trying to or thought he was really helping the people, helping protect the public with the Crime Stoppers and everything like that. But I don't know about the other part of it, you know?
And you mentioned the allegations, and the allegations put against him was, according to KLAF's Chris Welty, that Captain Higgins was possibly double dipping and ripping off taxpayers. Those are very strong words, and I think that's why people are so interested to see if that is indeed true. And again,
but there's also an election going on,
and that's what I was about to say. It's an election going on, and so if that proves to be true, how much does that affect his candidacy? But I'm just curious if it would sway the minds of anyone that was planning to vote for him or not.
Yeah, and I mean, we have had explanations. You know, the apparel company, is it called Higgins Wear? But a lot of that was for was kind of to kick off his campaign and to do things like that. You know, so he says we've talked back and forth on a number of different issues, as we have with many of the other candidates as well, just to kind of get an idea of what it's about. But it seems to me, if these kind of allegations were made about you or against you, you'd at least want to speak out, because there are people who have been diehard Clay Higgins fans, and you know what? Good for you. There are a lot of candidates who don't ever have that diehard support, but there are a lot of people here in our area. Brandon, you want to go to the phones for a second? There's one person. Let's see. Good morning. You're on Acadiana's Morning News. Your thoughts on this story? Go ahead.
Hello, sir?
Yeah, go ahead with your comments on the story. You're on the air.
No, I was trying to get a hold of Mr. Trump.
Oh, wow.
Wrong number to call to do that right now. But okay.
You know what? One day I'm just gonna say, "Good morning, Best Buy," and just see what people say.
You can go ahead and call 233-6000 and ask for Moon if you want to do that.
Oh, he's trying to get Mr. Griffon.
He's trying to get Moon.
Oh,
yeah, Mr. Griffon.
We could have passed his question along. Anyway, hey, let's try one more phone call. Good morning. You're on Acadiana's Morning News. Rob and Brandon here. Your thoughts?
Oh, come on.
I think we're getting. You know what? I think go ahead with your comments. Good morning.
I think this is ridiculous that an employee of the sheriff's department can't have a sideline job. That means that any government employee can't have a part-time job at anything else.
Yeah. thank you for your comment for sure. That's something that came up. We've talked with Jeff Landry about. Remember, there were some people even within his office when he came into it that had doing some side legal work on the side, which, it's one of those things. It's almost that it just has to be out there and known. It may not even be a problem, but it just kind of has to be out there. Hey, we'll continue to follow this story on air and online, KPEL965.com. You can get the latest on our Facebook page. Just search KPEL News, but we will continue to follow it. The Cajun John Wayne still running for Congress, and still no word from him about these allegations. This is Acadiana's Morning News. Stay with us. It's 8:18. We're back after this.